This one will resonate with most because we all grew up in groups of boys and girls. Tonight's story is about proximity, about history, about the people who grow alongside us, the ones who know our childhood homes, our families, our rhythms. We're talking to Becca, who is calling in to share a story that spans almost her entire life, about the boy who lived right next door. Becca, thank you so much for choosing to share your story with us.
Thanks for having me. I am so nervous, but also it feels like a welcome sunbreak to share my story. I really needed to get this out there. It's been weighing on me for a while now.
Don't be nervous at all. This is a safe space for all those what-ifs and almosts. And honestly, your story, it's the definition of almost. You're calling in from Seattle, right?
Yeah, born and raised. It's actually still where I am. I actually live on the same street I grew up on, which is... well, it's a huge part of the story.
The Pacific Northwest vibes definitely add a certain mood to this. Okay, so set the scene for us. This starts way back, right? Kindergarten?
Even earlier, really. Victor, that's his name. He lived right next door. He's actually a year younger than me, so when I started kindergarten, he was still the little kid next door, but we were inseparable. My first kiss? It was with him while we were literally playing with dolls.
Stop it. That is so precious. Like literal childhood sweethearts before you even knew what that meant.
Totally. And the best part was the walkie-talkies. Our bedroom windows were so close. Like, if we stretched, we could almost touch the siding of the other house. We'd smuggle these chunky plastic walkie-talkies into bed and whisper, "Good night," until our parents caught us.
Uh-huh. The classic smuggling operation. It's funny how families react to that. Were they into it? The future marriage jokes and all that?
Oh, constantly. Our families would always laugh and say they'd just marry us off to each other and save everyone the trouble. But it wasn't always perfect. The families actually had a lot of friction as we got older.
Oh, tell me about that. That usually complicates the fairy tale neighbor vibe.
Yeah, it got messy. Victor's dad left at some point, and then there was this scandal. People in the neighborhood started whispering that his mom, Gabriella, was sleeping with my dad. It was heavy, Rachel. Real heavy.
Wow, that's a lot for kids to process. Did that change how you and Victor saw each other?
Honestly, no. It's weird, right? You'd think we'd hate each other or be awkward, but it never affected our friendship. We were like this little island in the middle of all the adult drama. But then high school happened. I was a year ahead, and I think I grew up too fast.
The classic high school jump. You get the boyfriend, you get the social life, and the boy next door suddenly feels like a different world.
Exactly! I got a boyfriend immediately and never looked back. I was in such a rush to be an adult. Meanwhile, Victor, man, he really grew up. He's Colombian, and he hit this growth spurt where he just became this tall, stunning guy. Every girl in school was obsessed with him.
Oh, I can picture it. The glow-up is always the most dangerous part of the boy next door story. Did he know he was the heartthrob?
He really didn't. Or he acted like he didn't. He was selective, you know. He loved the attention, sure, but he wasn't a jerk about it. But we stayed in each other's orbits until that one night.
The night. I've been waiting for this. What happened?
We ended up together. Just one night. We made out, we had sex, and I'll be honest, the sex was just okay in the moment. I mean, we were kids, you know, but the after? Rachel, the moments we spent just holding each other all night, it was magical. I'd never felt that safe in my entire life, and I've always been a pretty secure person.
That's a powerful word. It's different than just attraction, isn't it?
It really is. And then the morning came, and we had sex again. This time was when the sparks were flying everywhere. I gave all of me to him, and he pleased me in all possible ways. It felt like a passionate promise. Like we were saying, "I'm yours," without saying it. But we never kept that promise. We just drifted.
Wow, the passionate promise never kept. That is so poetic and so heartbreaking. And then life really started moving for you, didn't it?
Yeah, I got pregnant right after high school. Not Victor's, obviously. I had my son, Daniel. Now I'm in my early 20s and my life has been on slow motion for years. I'm a paralegal now. I work hard, but I'm lonely, Rachel. I'm a mom first, always, but I need love too. The right kind.
And your heart keeps circling back to the boy next door?
Every single day. Though now he is no longer technically the boy next door. I moved out of my parents' place, but I bought a spot on the same street so they could help with Daniel. So I see him. Victor still lives in his childhood home. His mom passed away a few years ago, so he's there alone. Well, mostly alone.
Wait, mostly alone?
He has 3 kids. By 2 different women. We haven't spoken with our lips in years, but when we lock eyes across the street, or the driveway, it's like the walkie-talkies are back on. We're talking without talking.
You're right there. The history is there, but the baggage is, well, it's heavy. 3 kids, 2 moms. That's a lot to step into.
It's terrifying. I'm fine. I'm sexy. I do well on dating apps when I actually try, but I don't want the apps. It's not a case of close quarters syndrome, that because I see him often, I can't forget him, or he is the object of my desires. I want Victor. I want him because I love him, but I'm so scared of becoming baby mama number 3. It's not that he's a player. Things just happen to him, you know?
I hear you. It's that fear of losing the magic to the mundane, or worse, the messy. But Becca, you're losing sleep over this. You said you have sleepless nights wondering how to approach him?
News wondering because of the 5 people gone.
Every night. I just want to pick up where we left off. I want to go back to that homemaking play we did as kids, but for real this time. How do I even start that conversation without it being weird?
Well, here's the thing about stories like yours. They require a disruptor. You've been in this silent loop for years. The eye contact? That's comfortable, but comfort is the enemy of progress sometimes.
So what? I just walk over there with a casserole? Is that too 1950s?
Maybe not a casserole, but maybe a, hey, remember the walkie-talkies? It's about breaking the silence. You both have lives, you both have kids. The safety you felt that night, that doesn't just disappear. It's buried under a few years of adulting.
I'm just so afraid of my heart, Rachel. I've protected it for so long.
And that's valid, but you already almost there. You're in the same street for a reason, Becca. The universe isn't subtle.
Ugh, I know. You're right. I need to stop being a spectator in my own life.
Exactly. And for everyone, this is what the Almost Lovers Club is all about. It's about that tension between the past and the what could be. Becca, you have to promise to update us if you finally cross that driveway.
I promise. I think I might actually do it. Maybe this weekend.
There we go. We're rooting for you. And to everyone else out there staring across the street at their Victor, maybe it's time to turn the walkie-talkie back on. Thanks for tuning in to episode 1. We'll be back next week with more stories of the ones who almost got away.
Thanks, Rachel.
To everyone listening, that's all the time we have at the Almost Lovers Club. Join us next time for another story from the heart. Some loves don't fade, they age alongside us. They watch us from across fences, across years, across choices we weren't ready to make. And sometimes the question isn't will we try again? It's can we be brave enough to try differently? So tonight, honor the love that taught you what friendship feels like. This has been the Almost Lovers Club. I'm Rachel.